Hey everybody, we would like to start this off with wishing
everybody a happy Father's Day today.
Yeah, we know that we work a lot harder than the mothers do out there and all.
We'll let you believe that since it's today.
Wondering why I'm shaking my head or turning around, I keep thinking hair's falling. We're actually sitting under a green, delicious apple tree. They're all over the place, they're falling down, they're just starting out. But it's actually been 1 year since I've been here myself. Before I brought the whole family up, it was another month. So we have like one more month on that. But 1 year of us being here and how we like it so far. You know, I mean, you guys know I like it. Like I said, I mean, you can see I've worked my butt off to make sure this happened. Actually, we both have. And actually all of us have. So, but I want you to get the perspective of a female living off-grid.
It's great. I mean, it's definitely hard work and it's something you have to keep at it. But at the end of the day, when you just look at it and you realize that everything you've done for yourself.
Yeah.
So it's well worth it. And it's just so beautiful up here. So even when you're so upset or you're aggravated, you could just look at the scenery and somehow it's all right.
Now, I said that last time I would have more family members in and everything. They're actually up on the campground area, which I'm going to get to about. But they're up there actually doing some tie-dye shirts, and they're having fun. They've already took me out for dinner, and of course, gave me a hard time and all, but that's part, I guess, of being a father. But, you know, I wouldn't change it for the world. As you can hear, I mean, I'll be quiet here for a second. That's the peace and quiet. Hear some birds in the background. It's late evening. It's about 6 o'clock.
No, it's like almost 8:30.
Is it? And here, like I said, I know we're losing daylight. So yeah, 8:30. Wow.
Yeah.
It's just so quiet here. You cannot beat this. The property is starting to come together. You know, we're getting little things here and done. You know, as you can see in my last videos, we've got the garden in. We're still got more that we're going to plant. I know it might seem like an oversized garden, but there's what, 9 of us as of right now,
yeah.
And more on the way. You know, before summer even gets here. I mean, we've got family members going to come up and stay this summer with us up here at the campground area, and so there's going to be a lot of family members here, probably close to 15 to 20.
And with our family, we just
summer.
never know.
Oh yeah. Our kitchen, when we make a meal, it's always like what, a soup kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just lined up, but.
Our house is always the same way, you know.
It's been that way right since we've been married. And 2 days ago was our 27th anniversary that we've been married. So
for 27 years,
you don't have
I've
to
put up with you.
28.
Oh.
We was together a year before we got married. All right, so let me see. Let's talk about the campground. Yes, you know, I've got some questions that's in my head, so I'll try to remember as I go along here. The campground area. Yes, it's for family, friends, and some of our viewers, subscribers, stuff like that. But we're not going to have any subscribers and viewers up until we have a bathroom, a bathhouse, basically, you know, where they can come up, stay on the campground area, go camping, see how everything that's being done and what we've done and how we're doing it. You know, that's our goal, to get probably 4 or 5 cabins built, so people can come up and actually get hands-on experience living off the grid. You know, so I mean, no one else is doing it in the United States and that I know of. And we actually want to do that. We want to actually have people come up, do some gardening, do
Canning.
Yeah, canning. What else? Seeing how we're surviving without an electric bill. You know, I mean, that's our biggest thing. I mean, without an electric bill, we have the property. Luckily, I rehabbed the house, as you can see in my earlier videos, that I rehabbed the house and we sold it, lost some money on it, but it was still enough to buy the property. So we don't have a mortgage payment.
No.
Only thing we do have is the cabin right now, the 40-footer. The cabin number 2 has been bought and paid for. So, and then everything else here, we try to buy straight out. We go to auctions, yard sales where we have to. We look on Craigslist. That's why we look for the best deals. We don't want no more payments. We don't have a credit card other than an ATM card from the bank, and that's the way we're going to keep it.
And any bills that we even do have is so much less than anything we had prior to where we were.
Big time, yeah. We was paying anywhere from $600 to $800 a month and that big, beautiful house in Baltimore. So, yes, we do miss that big, beautiful house, but what we don't miss is the bills.
And then I don't know though, because I just love it out here. I mean, like I said, it is a lot harder, and
Yeah, but you feel better about it.
I do.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just wake up and if I see how gorgeous it is, it makes everything okay.
Yeah, our sunset, like I said, our sunset here and sunrise is it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and so far we're lucky we haven't dealt with a lot of ticks, mosquitoes. Now there is flies. We're right next to the horses, so
Yeah.
flies are like crazy. I got the glue trap hanging from the ceilings inside there. I'm changing them every 3 days. That's how full the fly traps are getting. But
You're going to
it's
struggle
tolerable.
with things like that
Yeah, it's
anywhere.
tolerable. Yeah, right.
Even when you lived in that big house, you may have fruit flies. You may have
Right. Yeah.
other
And
insects or bugs. You know, it
ants and-
happens.
right. But it's gorgeous here, and we love it. You know, so I mean, but you know, taking away the gas and electric bill, water and sewage, that $1,800 a month mortgage that I was paying on the house in the city. You know, our bills.
And we're cutting back bills each
Oh, yeah.
time. Like,
Yeah,
we
you're
had
still
a few
gonna have 'em.
more.
You're still going to have them. Like satellite TV out here, outrageous.
So we took it all. We could.
Yeah, we took it off. That's why you see an antenna out here, and I just went with internet TV for now. What else is it? Internet. The suckiest internet ever. I mean, since the first internet came out. What was it? 14 kilobytes a second or something. I think it was whatever it was. 28 kilobytes or something like that. It was something ridiculous when internet first came out. That's what the internet is out here. And they want to charge us $80 a month for this internet. I have to literally, every video that I'm doing, I have to go down to my brother's house and upload them all. You know, so the videos are behind. This one I will let it run while we're up here doing some stuff, and I will get this uploaded today. You do have a bunch more videos coming of the workshop that I've been working on. It's coming along. It's not finished yet, but it's coming along. But I'll keep them going.
And just the kids are so extremely happy.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe taking them from the life that they led to bring them up here. But when I see them on the lawnmowers or Samantha excited, on the four-wheelers, or Samantha just excited to go look at the garden to see if anything new's happened in it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you just wouldn't think that was a big deal, but when you get up here, like, there's just so much you have to, that you can do. It doesn't have to all be work. It's partly fun, but it is work in the same aspect, but it makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like work.
Well, exactly. If you love what you're doing, you ain't never going to work a day in your life.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, we're going to speed this along just a little bit. Here is the, I was asked to show the diesel engine and the engines that I got at that auction. So I'm going to let you see these right now.
Okay, someone asked me to put the engines in here. So this is the Onan engine. That's what's inside the Bobcat now. It looks almost similar, except the exhaust is set up different, but that's fine. This is that's a gas engine. This is a diesel engine, and let me see if I can pick it up here. Kind of heavy. There we go. Diesel engine. Don't know too much about it. I was too busy buying everything else and to look exactly. Here's the starter. Here's the starter switch. Now, the only thing I found out that was wrong with it, right here is where fuel goes into for your ejectors, is this bearing on the outside here. And that's all it is. It's just a cover. You take the cover off, replace the bearing on that gear. But it's pretty good. I think that one was 20. This one was 25. And for that tiller that I blew the engine up on, this was the, was it $5, $4 for this engine. Little side mount. And that one does run. I actually had it running. But there it is. And then of course, here's the windows that I got with those doors. So it's all coming along. Oh, what else I picked up? 55-gallon barrel drum holder, so you can put the drum on the side and drain the fluid out of it. And that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to get a 55-gallon drum of
diesel fuel for that engine and the engine that's on the backhoe. But here's the engine. You can see, of course, still got the auction tickets still on them. Onan engine, 2-cylinder. Diesel engine, 1-cylinder? I don't know. And then the little small engine side mount for the tiller. Alrighty, back to the chat.
Okay, well, now we're back from that. Like I said, I got a deal on the engines and the windows and everything else that we had. So that's that. Okay, what else were we going to talk about? Being here a year. Campground area. Like I said, as soon as we get this done, it might not be this year. If it does, it does. Like I said, but I'm working time, money, and stuff like that. Right now, we're going to be installing a mobile home all the way at the other side, the left side of where the garden is. That's going to be my daughter's house. She's, of course, paying for all of it, and that's going to be fully off-grid. Not fully off-grid. I say at least 90%. I definitely want to make sure they have heat for the winter. They have their well. They got to have a well put in. Septics we just got approved for. We got all the permits. That's one thing. If you're going to do this, do it right. Get the permits. Be totally legal. Don't worry about being hassled and being kicked off your property or saying you can do this and you can't do that. Check your local townships, counties, or wherever you're living at. Check, make sure all these things can pass. That was a little difficult, but if you just go in, you talk to the people, they'll work with you. They're not out to get you. They're not the man.
Yeah.
They just work for the man. So, but everything's great here. We love it. Like I said, you can't get a better view of everything around. Like I said, if we're paying, what, 1/10 of the bills?
Oh, yeah.
It was anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500 a month minimum living in the big city. Living that high class, what is it, keeping up with the Jones, trying to live. We still got all that here. Everything's gorgeous, As you can probably hear my daughter in the background, she's talking to her pig. Lola is gigantic. I'll actually put a clip in here right now.
Hey everybody, this is Lola. What are you doing, Lola? Yeah. She's a mini potbelly pig. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. She's a little terror. See, we got her house over here. You'll see everything piled up around here because she's a beast. She bullies right through the electric fence that we have on the inside and constantly gets out and goes over to the neighbor's house. So just wanted to let you guys see how big Lola, how big are you getting? There you go.
Okay, you can see Lola got big. And like I said, I'll keep doing these up. Like I said, if you guys got any questions, anything in comments, give me some thought of the matter so I can actually film it for you guys. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about the TV show. Yeah, the TV show is Homestead Rescue. It's on the Discovery Channel. It started June the 17th, where they're going around helping families as they're going along. I don't know how they're going to portray me in there or portray us, but I don't understand a lot about it. I can't badmouth it. I can't say good things about it. I do have a meeting next Tuesday coming up with the Discovery Channel people. We'll figure out and see what's actually going on with that. Was there something else you wanted to?
Yeah, I'm going to try, probably as the garden season goes on and we get crops from it, I'm going to try to start making some videos of maybe some canning.
So canning
maybe
and some cooking videos,
right.
Like say, because like how you
of
prepare
using the
meals.
berries and using this.
Well, preparing meals for 9-10 people.
Sure.
Like so show them the big pots and pans that
Yeah.
we have and stuff. Yeah, that's absolutely great.
And like I said, the canning, because it's new for me too.
Right.
So if I can, show you all that I'm doing the best that I can, and we'll get through it together.
Yeah.
It seems to.
Absolutely.
I think that it's probably actually more fun that way.
Yeah, and like I said, you'll see the kids participating
Yeah.
in a lot of things, activities and stuff
Well,
like
the
that.
girls
around
will
here.
help me with all that too.
Right, and you got my oldest girl. I call my right hand man. She don't like me calling her that, but she doesn't realize how much I really depend on her and how much she actually comes through for me. All my kids do. I just happen to call her that. Anyway, you'll see some gardening with Stephanie, and like stuff for her taking care of the animals and stuff like that. She loves doing that kind of things. But she works a job as a medical aid, or how was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's a
Medical
med
aid.
tech.
A med tech. All right, and of course my wife's working. I'm just sitting around the property doing nothing. Let them work.
No. Luckily, our bills are low
Yeah.
enough that we only need one income. As far as
Right.
like mine, my daughter needs to do hers for her own house, but
Yeah.
my income does honestly pay for everything here. And Herbie, he needs to be on the property so that he can do the hands-on stuff that I honestly couldn't do. So
Really?
it just works out for us.
Really, you just couldn't go build the house and let me go get a job?
No.
Nah.
There's a
It's
lot of stuff
perfect.
that I can do, but
Yeah,
It works out for
you'll
us.
see a lot on the show. I believe our episode is going to be airing July the 17th.
10th,
Oh, July the 10th
I believe.
on Discovery Channel. Like I said, I don't know how they're going to portray me or how they're going to portray us, like I said, but you guys know, you watch our videos throughout.
So don't believe everything you see.
Right. I mean, it's for TV. Like I said, it could be good things. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, we just don't know. We're just kept in the dark as much as you guys are on exactly.
We're hoping for the best too.
Yeah. But it's all cool. Like I said, it was a learning experience. My wife,
We'll never do it again.
she'll never do the TV thing again. I will. I just know what more to expect now. So.
I'll never say never, but I
Yeah.
don't see it in my future.
But it is what it is, and I really do want to thank you guys for sticking through this with our journey. Like I said, it's been a year for me up here. I come up and started everything. It's next month in July,
Will be a year.
and it will be a year. And we'll actually have a little bit more detail. If you have any certain type questions that you want her to answer, me to answer, or the kids to answer, just leave it in the comments. Like I said, we do enjoy reading the comments. And sharing this journey with everybody, because everybody's helped me out. Every video that I actually go and check out, one's from say Juno Zero, Jano Zero, Kirk and Amanda up in Canada, 46 Degree North, their channel's called. And of course all my friends in Australia, Canada, all across the United States. They're all have helped me out because I knew nothing. I was a city slicker, like I said, I didn't know anything about solar.
We're still learning.
Yeah, we're still learning. Like I said, we'll be doing some canning stuff, like I said, because why we watched and we studied and we researched.
Yeah.
We definitely don't want to eat no bad food or give our kids any bad food.
And
It's bad enough that I've been eating her cooking for 27
Hey.
years. But nah, I love her. She's good to me.
I guess I love you too.
Yeah. But now the flies or mosquitoes are actually starting to eat me up now. So,
Yeah, me
but
too.
it's fine. It's probably getting darker here now, so we got to wrap this up. You have anything to say to them?
Just
Everybody?
once again, I would just want to wish all the fathers out there and just a really happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Till next time. See ya.